Hello, and welcome to EDCI 310. I'm so excited to have you online for this course. We're going to have a very fast and furious 4 weeks, but I think you'll learn a lot of great information. My name is Dr. Della Perez, and I'll be your professor for the course. We're going to start off by kind of doing an overview of the course and looking at the course syllabus. So if you'll go to your home page, you'll see something similar to this. Right on the home page, you'll see it links automatically to the course syllabus and course schedule. So if ever you need that information, it's right there. There's a course summary below as well that lists all your assignments and due dates and the weight of each of those different assignments. I'd like to take a closer look with you at the syllabus. So as I said, you can find it here on the home page, or if you go to the modules tab, you will also see introductory materials. You'll have your syllabus here as well as your course schedule. So let's go ahead and look at our syllabus. So a few things, let me scroll up here to the top. On our course syllabus, it's important to remember there are several keys to success that I want to go over with you. But let's start out again by reviewing. My name is Dr. Della Perez. I'm located in Bluemont Hall, but since we're online, I'll actually be working a lot from home. So please feel free to email me at any point in time. Let me know what questions you have. I'm here to support you. The start date for the course is June 10th. The end date is July 5th. So as I said, 4 weeks long. I'm going to let you read through the course description on your own, but this course really is going to be looking at the historical and philosophical foundations of education. Some of the keys to success for this course are to remember not to become the Mad Hatter. It's really important that you are not late all the time with your assignments, that you stay on top of everything since this is a fast course. Please make sure to look at your schedule and your course syllabus in depth and be sure you're familiar with those. Another thing, since this is an online course, you want to remember that you are not an island. Even though we are not face-to-face, I'm here to support you. Your peers are here to help you out. We'll do weekly Zoom conferences as well to kind of make sure we're touching base, and you'll have content and videos so that you will not feel isolated. But the goal is that you will not feel isolated at all during the course. One of the things to remember as well is you've got mail. You've really got to be checking your K-State email weekly or daily, actually. Since this is a 4-week course, I'll be updating information for you quite a bit via email. So please make sure to check that. Also, Canvas. It's not for painting but posting. All information will be posted on Canvas. You have weekly course modules, which if we go back to our homepage, you'll see here. So the week 1 module is posted and all your assignments are there, as well as the iBook for this course. And then finally, A or nothing. As a future teacher, I really want you to think beyond the letter grade. Yes, grades are important, and yes, I will be providing you feedback on a weekly basis, but really try and think about what you're learning from the course, what you can take away from it, rather than just that final letter grade. So we're going to scroll through the College of Education vision. I'll let you read that on your own, as well as the conceptual framework and the course objectives, because these are all tied to our standards, but you can see and go back and look at those in depth. We have some guiding questions here as well, and your student learning outcomes. This is what hopefully you will take away from the course at the end. Now, one thing about this course that I think is unique is the required textbooks for the course. Rather than have you pay like $200 for Foundations of a textbook, I went ahead and wrote an iBook for this course. So the iBook is free and it's going to be available to you on Canvas in weekly chapters. So for this first week, you'll have chapters 1 and chapter 2 available for you, and you'll have 2 ways you can download that iBook. You can actually download it as an iBook, or you can download it as a PDF document. The one tip, if you do download it as an iBook, you will have to delete each chapter before you can download a new chapter. Some special features of the iBook include the individual chapters that I said that are written for you. The visual cues will be included. There are quotes that help reinforce key concepts. There's an introduction to each chapter, bookmarks at the beginning of each section to have key questions to guide your thinking. What I really like about the iBook are the next 2 features with the article links and the embedded video clips. I think these really help bring the information to life. There are also guiding questions and a your turn prompt at the end of each chapter to kind of challenge you to extend your thinking. In addition to the iBook, there's going to be one book that you will have to buy. This is going to be a supplemental book for book circles. So one of your first assignments today is going to be to sign up for one of these 10 books. And the way you'll do that is for a detailed description on the rationale behind the book circle sign up, you'll go first to the week 1 module. You'll see the handout here that kind of explains the book circle sign up and what it's all about. Each in week 2 and week 3, you'll present information about the book you selected. So in order to sign up, you're going to go to the Pages tab. Let me show you where that is. So if you click on the Pages tab, you'll see the book circle sign up link here. Just click on that, and it has the 10 books listed here. Now, in order to know if you're Group A or Group B, you're going to go to the People tab, and you'll see it has participant groups. So if you click on participant groups, you will see Group A and Group B. So you're going to look for which group you're in, so look for your name. If your name's under Group A, you're going to sign up in the Group A column. If you're in Group B, you're going to sign up in the Group B column. So let's go back and look at that again. Now that you know People's tab, participant groups to find your group, then you're going to go to the Pages tab, click on the book circle sign up, and then if you're in Group A, you're going to put your name in one of these columns. If you're in Group B, one of these columns. If someone has already signed up for the book that you're interested in, please respect that, leave their name there, and go ahead and add your name on a different book. The way you're going to do that is to click the Edit button. Then you can type in your name. So for example, if I were to do this, if I were in Group A and I wanted Teaching Toward Freedom, I do Dr. Perez, but I'm not gonna leave my name there just so you can see how it's done. And then the key is to make sure you hit the Save button. If you don't hit the Save button, your name will not save. So make sure you hit that Save button. So one of your first assignments is to go ahead and sign up for the book circle book that you're most interested in this week. And you need to do that by tonight, because that way I can verify the books tomorrow and you can go ahead and buy the book that you've signed up for. But please wait till Tuesday to buy the book that you've signed up for so I can make sure we've got an even distribution of books. Alright, so these again are the books you can choose from. If you go to your course syllabus, you have the supplemental books. Here's the list. I would encourage you to pick your top 3 and then go to the book circle sign up page and sign up. So if your top one is taken, you can pick another one. Alright, this is an online course, but I've tried to use a variety of instructional formats to really actively engage you in the learning process. So you'll see here there's a chart that kind of lists all the different things we'll be doing. I'll have screencasts of videos for the welcome and weekly content video. We'll have Zoom conferencing. For quizzes, we'll use the Canvas quizzes tab. The book circle sign up is under the Pages tab. We'll do autobiographical narratives using Adobe Spark Video and then posting those on the Canvas. In the Discussions tab, we'll have book circle presentations. You'll have a variety of platforms to choose from, but you'll post the final product in the Canvas page as well under your Discussions tab. We'll have book circle discussions and peer responses. These are going to be done on Flipgrid. We'll have 2 assignments you're going to use VoiceThread for, the Historical Figure, Event, or Law project, and the Philosophies in Action. These are kind of neat because it's kind of like mini presentations you can do for myself and your peers. You'll have a Philosophy of Education paper, pre and post, and then we'll use a Word document for that, and then a Building Foundations for the Future assignment that we'll do on Padlet. So as you can see, there's a variety of tools that are being used. Please don't stress about the different apps if you haven't seen them or used them before. I do provide tutorials and lots of good information on how to access those. And these apps are very valid and relevant. They're being used in schools today, and you will see them later on in your block courses. So let's go ahead and look at some of those assignments a little bit more in depth. So one of our first assignments that's due is the Are You Ready survey. And that, if you click on the Quizzes tab in your home page, go to the Quizzes tab, you'll see the Are You Ready survey right here. You can just click on that, open it up, and then just take the survey. So if we go back to our Quizzes tab, That's where you look at the Are You Ready survey. This is a great survey because it'll give you not only information about you demographically, but it'll help you assess your knowledge of the course syllabus and course schedule. The next assignment it's going to be due is the autobiographical narrative. In order to figure out what that assignment's all about, you can go to two places. You can either go to your course modules, and in the week 1 module, it has the autobiographical narrative assignment here, and we also have the link to the survey we just talked about. And then for that, you can click on the autobiographical narrative here. It'll take you to the directions, or you can go to your assignments tab and click on the autobiographical narrative there. It might just be easier to go to the modules tab because everything's in that week 1 module that you need, all assignments and all readings. So autobiographical narrative, and then the next assignment that's due this week is our initial philosophy of education paper. The courses will be set up like this, so weekly you'll have all the information you require, and then by Friday of week 1, I'll post and publish week 2's information, so you can have that, and if you want to get a jump start over the weekend on week 2 stuff. But I will be posting them on a weekly basis. We have content-based quizzes as well that you'll be doing. Each week you'll have a quiz that kind of assesses your knowledge of the iBook and what you've taken away from that. So make sure you look over those. Each chapter or each week will cover the chapters in the quiz that you've read for that week. So for week 1, you'll cover chapters 1 and 2 in your quiz. And week 2, I think you'll cover chapters 3, 4, and 5, if I remember correctly. So just go ahead and watch for those and make sure you get those done. They will publish on Fridays of every week, and you'll have until Sundays to complete those. There are 2 book circle presentations. We already talked about the book circles and where you find those. Make sure you sign up for the book circle today, and then I'll confirm the book circle groups for tomorrow. Our first book circle is going to be based on the first half of the book, so you need to get your book this week. Start reading it because you'll have to share what you've learned in the first half of the book by next week. And then the second book circle will be due week 3. You'll have to read the rest of your book and report out on that in week 3. So the neat thing about the book circles is it's really going to help you explore one of the philosophies of education we'll talk about this semester in greater depth and be able to share that from a practitioner's perspective. We also have a couple additional assignments. So we have the historical, figure, event, or law. You'll research one of these things and do a mini presentation on that using VoiceThread. And then the philosophies in action, I really like this assignment because you can pick your content area, grade level, and share a lesson using one of the specified philosophies of education. And then finally, we have 2 kind of reflective pieces. We have our philosophy of education papers. You're going to have an initial philosophy of education you write this week, and then you'll have an enhanced philosophy of education paper you'll write at the end of the semester, or in 4 weeks from now. So your initial one is really going to be just kind of what are your general ideas or beliefs about philosophy of education. Your enhanced one will take on a more structured format, and we'll look at that later. But really, the enhanced one should reflect your growth and learnings over the course of the semester. It's not a final philosophy of education paper because you'll continue to tweak and revise your enhanced philosophy of education paper throughout your blocks, and then even when you get into your teaching, your philosophy will continue to evolve. And then finally, we have our Building Foundations for the Future assignment. This assignment is something you'll do at the end of the semester. It kind of takes everything you've learned and puts it into practical applications, and you'll be able to share with your peers what you've learned. They'll share with you what they've learned, and you'll get some great new information from that final assignment. So here's how our grades are weighted. The scores are weighted. And again, if you go back to our home page, you will see that the weighted grades are here as well along the side. They align. The grading is pretty much basic scale. If you follow all the rubrics, pay attention to detail, you'll have no problems getting an A in this course. I do have a few course policies, though, that are important. Make sure that for assignments, there are no late assignments accepted because it's an online course. It's a very fast pace. That's the policy I do have. However, if you notify me in advance that you're having an issue or there's a problem, I will definitely work with you and try and help you, and if need be, we can extend assignment due dates. But you need to notify me ahead of time. You cannot tell me after it's due that you had a problem. Please keep me informed. There's really no extra credit offered for this course. Just do your best. It's not a hard class. If you just follow through with the assignments, you'll be just fine. There's our course conduct expectations, communication, academic honesty, all that stuff you can read on your own, as well as the accommodations. If you do have any accommodations, please let me know. And then there's some additional resources for you here in your course syllabus. So I know that was a quick look at our course syllabus, but I wanted you to be familiar with some of those key aspects. There's also the course schedule. If you look back on our homepage, you'll see the course schedule here. It's also located in your modules under introductory materials. But please make sure to take a very good look at this. I've tried to make it as detailed as possible to tell you what upcoming assignments are due and when. So for example, today you have the Book Circle sign up due by the end of today. And you need to start working on the Are You Ready survey because that's going to be due tomorrow. And then here you see that it's actually due. Here's the due date. And then you'll work on your autobiographical narrative. That's going to be due on the 12th. So again, you'll have your due date here for the 12th. So I've tried again to make the schedule as clear as possible, but if you ever have questions, please let me know. A final just look at our course module here. I will set up a chat room for us that you can go in anytime and ask questions. You'll be able to help each other in that chat room by answering questions. Right now there's no one online, but I'll put a message in there soon so you can see how that works. Another great place to look or be aware of is the grade page. That'll have all your grades in there. So right now we don't have any scores in there yet, but we'll put those in as we get them. If we go back to our home page, the key tabs then you're going to really be wanting to focus on are your Pages tab, the Discussions tab, because this is where you'll post several of your assignments. And again, those are by group A and B. The Quizzes tab is where you're going to find your surveys and quizzes. The modules where you'll find all the information for each week. So you have your introductory materials here and all your week 1 stuff. And then the Peoples tab, remember that's where you're going to find out what group you're in by clicking on participant groups and going to group A or group B. It'll have your name under one of those groups. Well, I think that's it for now. If you have any questions, just let me know. I look forward to working with you this semester. There's also going to be a video posted on the iBook that overviews the iBook and how you can access information there for this week. So please take a look at that. If you're not familiar with iBooks, it's a great kind of overview. And welcome to the course. I look forward to getting to know you all better and working with you this semester.